Want to learn how to grow your money? Follow these tips. Welcome to Rich Liberation. In today's video, we are going to share a few of our favorite tips that may just help you grow your money. As you are well aware, everybody has a different financial situation, but I'm certain there's one thing almost every one of us has in common. No matter who you are, you have probably thought about how to grow your money or earn more money. And this is probably a question that has crossed your mind on multiple occasions. Have you ever thought about key steps to growing your income? In today's video, we're not going to tell you how to grow your money quickly, but rather we are going to give you some very helpful and practical tips that you can implement, and this will help you grow your income and build your wealth over time. You do not have to implement all of these tips that we share with you here today, but if you want to see your income rise, I would suggest that you try to incorporate at least some of these tips into your financial plan. If you have ever wanted to increase your income, you have come to the right channel and you are definitely watching the right video. But before we dive in, if you could do me a real quick favor and help us by subscribing to our channel, as well as clicking that like button, that would be greatly appreciated, and that helps us serve more people. Now let's begin. Number 1. Create an emergency fund. I recommend before you focus on growing your income, you should give some thought to your savings, and more specifically, you should consider setting up an emergency fund. This is an account that you can put away some of your earnings that may cover unexpected expenses that can arise. Having an emergency fund is very helpful because in events of unexpected circumstances and unexpected expenses, you do not want to be in a position where you are forced to borrow money or use high interest credit cards, as it will ultimately hurt you and put you into more debt. Number 2, set your financial goal. It's easier for you to turn dreams into reality when you focus on how much income you need and would like to have. It is difficult to hit your financial goals if you do not have a target to strive towards. Exactly how much money would you like to earn? You will also want to consider the amount of money that you're going to need to fund your desired lifestyle. For example, what type of house do you want? What kind of car would you like to drive? Where do you want to travel? How much would you like to give to charity? How often do you want to go out to eat? What luxury items would you like to have? When you know exactly how much you're going to need, you will be in a much better position to hit your financial target. Number 3, have a positive, money-focused mindset. Many successful, rich and liberated individuals have a very positive mindset. Once you know your goals, it's time to focus on leveling up yourself and your mindset. Now, I'd also suggest you take a moment and determine what might be preventing you from hitting your goal. Fear is very common, and fear is something that you may have to overcome. Fear is a normal feeling that many successful people have, and one of the best ways to combat your fear is through education, because the more you know, the better you become. And the better you become, the more confident you become, and that will help you push through your fear. Now let's move on to number 4. Never live beyond your means. Set your budget and do your best to stay within it. Knowing exactly how much money you want to bring in on a consistent basis and how much you are going to spend is a very important piece to the success of your financial growth. Do not be discouraged if you tried this before without much success. I would like to encourage you to try a new approach. You see, gaining an understanding of how you spend your money will make it easier for you to control your budget. Once you have your budget handled, you can begin to focus on other parts of your financial goals, such as paying off debt and investing in things such as real estate, cryptocurrency, stocks, or perhaps even the Forex market. Let's move on to number 5. Pay off your debt as quickly as possible. Life is no fun. You were held back by a burden of huge debt. Unfortunately, most people end up paying hundreds of thousands of dollars in interest payments over the course of their lifetime. By paying off your debt as fast as possible, you will reduce the amount of money you spend on interest, and therefore you will have more money to put to work strategically in sound investments that will grow your income. Number 6, earn more money. You must focus on building multiple streams of income. Every rich and liberated person I have ever met has their money invested in assets that return a positive cash flow on a consistent basis. For example, you may want to invest in multifamily apartment buildings or invest in starting your own business. Perhaps you would love to invest in your favorite cryptocurrency. Another suggestion would be the stock market and the Forex market, as mentioned before. You see, rich and liberated entrepreneurs invest in many of the things I have mentioned. Another suggestion might be something as simple as asking your boss for a raise or starting a simple side hustle. In today's world where there is so much abundance and opportunity, there has never been a better time to increase your wealth. Now, when you have a little bit more money, set aside some money to invest in your self-education and use your new skill set to increase your income, and then reinvest that additional income to earn even more, having it compound month after month and year after year. Simply do those steps and then rinse and repeat. Well, there you have it, folks. That concludes today's video, and I hope that you have found it helpful. And if you could be so kind, please take a moment to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with somebody you care about. And let us know down below what topics we can cover so that we can best serve you going forward. Until next time, stay rich and stay liberated.
Many of you are on the path to creating a rich and liberated life. So I put together a list of things that poor people do which almost guarantees their mediocrity. Now please do not be offended by this list, as they are simply here to make you think about your current situation and what you could do to better your current lifestyle. I'd suggest you take a moment and write these down and see if there's room for improvement in your life. Now, over the years, I have consulted with many mentors and millionaire friends about some of the differences between the poor and the rich in their day-to-day life. As always, there are plenty of exceptions to these rules, and not everyone is in control of those circumstances. But being aware of these habits and activities might give you a slight edge, and who knows, if you stop doing them, maybe you'll hit your goals faster. Here are 5 things poor people do that rich and liberated people simply do not do. Number 1, poor people watch way too much TV and Netflix. If you have the time to watch the news or to watch your favorite program or sporting event, you're probably struggling financially. It's always amazing how much time people waste on meaningless television. It's one of those distractions that grabs you and doesn't let go. You're probably watching too much television, and hence why your life is the way it is. Celebrity gossip, the news, and sporting events offers no value to your life. It simply serves the celebrities or athletes you're watching. Rich people aim to be on TV instead of watching it. Now, you might think that the only good reason to watch TV is to be aware of what's happening in the world and staying informed. The problem I'm seeing with this is that TV stations are always biased in order to pick their own agenda. Instead, use the power of the internet to get quick glimpses of what the world is like today. This will save you more time to focus on your own rich liberation. Number 2, poor people eat way too much junk food. Health is really important, and unfortunately, many people have no interest in what's in their food, what an actual healthy meal should look like, or barely know anything about nutrition. Poor people are hurting their brains with large quantities of sugar with no nutritional value. They are actively ruining their bodies, and in effect, they cannot perform at 100% of their true potential. If you're not healthy in all areas of your life, it will directly affect you. You'll suffer physically, mentally, professionally, and even financially. Number 3, poor people buy a ton of stuff they do not need. They buy liabilities that go down in value, while rich people invest in assets that go up in value. Poor people always buy junk on sale. The one thing you should buy on sale is real estate or stocks or cryptocurrency. Just think about it. The clothes that end up being for sale are the ones that the rich people did not buy and the poor people can afford to pay. By buying clothes on sale, you're just making sure you're looking exactly like someone who can't afford to pay the full price. Number 4, poor people sleep way too much and wake up late. Poor people are often lazier than rich and liberated. They lack motivation. Now, you might be bothered by a lot of these statements, but statistically, it's true. If you wake up late, don't educate yourself and waste time on meaningless activities, at one point you'll find yourself so far behind. You'll end up miserable. People who do not focus on growth end up working a lot harder with very little success. Now let's move on to number 5. Poor people do not have any savings and live paycheck to paycheck. One of the differences between poor people and the rich is that the former don't get ready for what's next to come in life. The poor do not save any money. Having money put aside allows for growth. Let's say something bad happens in your life. If you have money put aside, the problem can be solved much more easily. If you don't have any money put aside and the situation is urgent, it becomes a huge deal. deal. Ask yourself, do you have enough savings set aside for emergency? Or would you have to liquidate an asset like sell your car, sell your house, or perhaps take out a high interest loan? For the rich, when this situation happens, they can simply resolve it and be left in the same financial position. While for someone who's poor, their lifestyle has been dramatically hit, and now they have huge debt and owe the creditors. Now let's look at the exact opposite and say an opportunity arises. Those who have money put aside now have the chance to expand their lives, while the poor can't afford to take full advantage of this new opportunity that has come their way. That's why the rich are growing richer, while the poor are unfortunately and tragically getting more poor. Well, there you have it. That concludes another video. I hope this video has provided some insight for you. And again, as always, please take a moment and share your comments and thoughts below. Also, if you wouldn't mind helping us grow the channel so that we can serve more people, please smash that like button and click subscribe so that you can stay informed. I want to thank you for taking your valuable time and joining us here today. And remember, success is not a matter of chance, it's a matter of choice. Continue to watch all our videos as we plan to deliver valuable content that will help you turn your dreams into your reality. Have you ever wondered why some people become so successful, so rich, so wealthy, that they can do miraculous things? They've got the best cars, the biggest mansions, they travel in private jets. It seems like everything they touch turns to gold, yet many other people struggle. They live paycheck to paycheck, they go to a dead-end job, or they're laid off, or they're unemployed, or they're collecting some type of social assistance. What is the difference between the two? Well, in today's video, that's exactly what we're gonna dive into. Welcome to Rich Liberation, where we help you turn your dreams into your reality. Now in today's video, we're going to talk about your mind, and specifically the chemicals within your mind and body control your habits. They control your actions, and of course, as we know and understand, your actions deliver the results that you achieve in life. So once you understand this, you can then control it. You become empowered, and you can use it to your advantage. You can use it to become rich and liberated. Now, the first chemical that we need to understand is dopamine. Dopamine is our primary feel-good hormone. The brain releases it when we have sex and eat food. It causes pleasure and satisfaction. It boosts our mood and attention. It also is released when we make money. It motivates you to seek rewards. It also motivates you to attain. That's what drives us to get more. Now, the next one I want to talk about is serotonin. Serotonin is the chemical that our brain uses to help you strive for pride, confidence, and respect. These feelings motivate you to climb the social ladder within your tribe, the group of people that you surround yourself with. Now, increasing your status in society means that you are more likely to have access to more resources, better options for mating, and increased security. Survival is easier with more status. When you see someone that is full of confidence, their brain is full of serotonin. Now, males tend to show status through resources, money, businesses, fancy cars, etc. And females tend to show it more by popularity and physical appearance. Serotonin is also why it's very difficult to stop comparing yourself to others. The more social status you have, the higher your chances of survival, and it also feels really good. Now next, let's talk about oxytocin. This is the hormone that produces feelings such as trust, belonging, safety, and love. Our brains use oxytocin to help us create emotional bonds, such as when mothers have babies or when you fall in love with someone. When you support others or trust others, that is also created by oxytocin. Conversely, if you betray someone's trust, oxytocin levels will fall and cortisol will increase, causing more stress and anxiety. Now, why is that? That's because your body and brain thinks that it's at risk of being kicked out of the tribe, and that represents certain death. We must remember that our brains were wired from hundreds of years ago, not from our circumstances here today. Next, let's talk about endorphins. Endorphins mask pain and create a feeling of euphoria. This again is a survival mechanism that kicks in and allows you to react before having to deal with the pain of injury. If you have ever felt really high after laughter or relief after a big cry, those are all feelings caused by your endorphins. Adrenaline is not the same thing, but often gets confused. Adrenaline is an amplifier of the other hormones. So for example, jumping out of a plane or skiing down a mountainside really fast or kissing the love of your life for the first time. Adrenaline amplifies all hormones the same. Have you ever wondered why people get addictions? Well, the more hormones and adrenaline something triggers, the more addictive it becomes. For example, coffee. Dopamine from the enjoyment of a coffee at a Starbucks. Now, when you get a Starbucks coffee, you're getting a serotonin hit from the status, and of course, now the adrenaline kicks in and magnifies everything. So the more you repeat this cycle, the addiction becomes stronger and stronger, and it becomes a default pattern for your brain. So dopamine, serotonin, oxytocins, and endorphins are your happy chemicals. These are the neurotransmitters that your brain uses to manipulate you into doing what it feels is best for you. Now let's talk about the flip side. Let's talk about cortisol. See, your body releases cortisol whenever it feels threatened. It's forcing you to stop and pay attention to what's going on around you. When it's high, you feel fear. When it's low, you feel stress and anxiety. This is your body's warning system that is designed to make you feel bad so that you'll stop what you're doing. Its goal is to protect you from potentially negative outcomes. Your brain also equates attention with survival. If your parents didn't pay attention to you when you were younger, you would have died. Cortisol is very effective in shaping the brain. If you experience an experience filled with cortisol and then magnify it with adrenaline, your brain will hardwire that experience into its memory and future reference. Your brain has developed this as a survival mechanism. Now let's talk about Parkinson's law for a moment. You see, this is fundamental to your money habits. This is fundamental to becoming rich and liberated. It basically says that the more you make, the more you're going to spend. Now take a moment and think about your habits. The first step in this process is awareness. You cannot fix what you're not aware of. So here are a few key questions that you should ask yourself. What do I do when I feel joy and happiness? How do you feel when you buy something nice? What do I do when I feel stress and anxiety? What do I do when I feel bored? What are some examples of things that you have purchased that you did not need to buy? And I want you to be honest with yourself here. And while you're at it, why don't you take a moment, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel, because I'm about to teach you how to become rich and liberated. Next question is, were you buying dopamine, serotonin, and endorphins? And what were you trying to move away from that was causing cortisol? You see, folks, unless you fully understand the power of your body and mind, you will continue to buy external things for your internal problems, and that is a recipe for disaster. It's amazing to me why everyone seeks to look outside themselves to fix the problems that are internal. You must address the chemical addictions within your brain, or you will simply repeat the old habits and patterns. Well, there you have it. That concludes today's video. If you found value, please smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, comment down below, share this video with somebody else that you think will benefit, and until next time, stay rich, stay liberated. Would you like to become a millionaire? Many people in life wish that they could make more money, but they simply do not devote the time, effort, and energy into becoming rich and liberated. Welcome to Rich Liberation, because in today's video, we are going to get you thinking about how to earn more money. We are going to teach you the fundamental steps throughout this video and throughout several videos on this channel so that you can turn your dreams into your reality. That is why it's very important for you to like this video now, subscribe to this channel now, and come back often as we're going to build upon the lessons that you learn. You're going to learn more and more each and every video. You see, success leaves clues, and successful people develop great habits, and they're constantly learning and growing. And that's exactly why we created this channel for you. Now let's talk about earning more money. First, we need to really peel back the layers of that onion and understand at its deepest core what really is money. Many people will say things like, oh, it's a medium of exchange, or a medium of account, or it's a tool used for transacting. And all of those have its time and place and are certainly acceptable answers, but I'm talking about deep down. What really is money? If you think about it, money is nothing more than an idea backed by confidence. Let me say that again. It's an idea backed by confidence. Let me give you an example. Not too long ago, I was at a sales and marketing event in Orlando, Florida, and the guest speaker came up on stage, and he was a very successful businessman. He owned and operated several multi-million-dollar businesses throughout the globe. He got up and he started to talk about how he managed his time and how he was able to not only acquire these companies and create several companies and create multiple millions of dollars in his life and enhance his net worth. And he explained how he was able to do that in intricate detail. And near the end of his talk, he stood up and he asked the audience members, and there was probably about 1,000 people in the room, and he said, who would like to know exactly how I manage my energy and manage my time and create the habits and structure things in my day-to-day life and business? Who would like to learn how to do that? And of course, everyone in the audience put their hand up. And then he said, okay. Well, for those of you that are serious about learning these skills, please go to the back of the room and purchase a CD where I will teach you exactly what to do. So of course, everyone flocked to the back of the room, probably about 500 or so people in line waiting to buy this CD that was going to enhance their lives. And at the end of it, everyone sat down and he shouted out to his assistant in the back of the room, and he said, hey, we'll call her Susie for now. Hey Susie, remind me when I get back to the office to create this CD so we can send it out to everyone that bought. You see, there's the difference. A lot of people have this amazing idea and don't do anything with it. Some people have an amazing idea and put all their money into the idea. They open the business, they put down money for the lease, they buy the new signs, they pay for the inventory, and they don't know if their business plan will work. Well, this gentleman just sold a ton of CDs that he hadn't even created. You see, he simply had the idea, he put it out to the audience, he put it out to the people that he served, he put it out to his marketplace, and he got a response. And based on that response alone is when he decided to create the CD, the video, the education, the training. He didn't invest any time, effort, or money to do it in advance. It was only after he collected several $1,000s for this information that he put in the effort. So you see, he had an idea backed by confidence. Notice I didn't say he used a ton of money to earn more money. He simply had an idea, and he was confident that he could deliver on that idea. And so therefore, when he delivered value to the marketplace, he earned more money. He added revenue streams to his already successful multi-million-dollar empire. You see, the more you serve, the more money you earn. The bigger the problems that you can solve, the more money you will earn. If you focus on serving a marketplace, if you focus on solving other people's problems, and you simply have ideas and back them up with confidence, you will become a millionaire, and most likely a multi-millionaire. Now, I have a question for you. I want you to grab a pen and a paper, or perhaps just respond and answer this question in the comment section below. If you were not earning the money that you desire and need, what role did you play in that? What is it in your life that you are either doing or not doing? What fears are you allowing to hold you back? I want you to take a moment right now and think about that and answer that question in the comment section below. Next, the victim lets life happen to them. The victor knows that life happens for them. I'd suggest that you do not have a money problem, you have a habit problem. Next question. When in your past are you allowing the old habits to hold you back from achieving your financial goals? Be truthful with yourself. Have you developed old habits that are simply holding you back? Well, sure, they're comfortable, they're familiar. That's exactly what the comfort zone was designed for. It was designed to keep you exactly where you are, so you're stuck, you can never grow. You see, one of the secrets to success is you have to be pushing your comfort zone. You have to constantly be willing to step outside it, to take a chance. That's how you grow, that's how you learn. And every failure is an opportunity to learn and grow. It's an opportunity for you to become better. Now, at this point in the video, I'd like to point out a key distinction between the difference in the way poor people think or middle class people think and the way that rich, successful multi-millionaires think. You see, most people think, oh, I can't afford this, or I can't afford that, it's just simply out of my budget. Successful people think, how can I afford this? Major difference in the way those two people think. And even better yet, the millionaires, the multi-millionaires of the world, the really wealthy, they think, how can this earn me more money and serve more people? So you see, the major difference is the poor and the middle class think they can't afford it. Well, the ultra successful, the millionaires, not only know they can afford it, but they're thinking, how can that purchase earn them more money and serve more people? That's the difference. So again, I want this channel to be about education and learning and growth. So I want you to take a moment right now and smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. And in addition to that, I want you to think of at least 12 different things, or more if possible, but at least 12 different things that you can do today to earn more money. Could you start your own YouTube channel? Could you go into your attic or basement and take all that junk that's sitting around collecting dust and list it on eBay or in the classifieds and sell that stuff? Could you have a yard sale and sell that stuff? What is it that you can do? There's many things that you could do right now, starting today, that would help you earn more money and would set you on a path towards becoming a millionaire. That's all for today's video. Until next time, stay rich, stay liberated, because we believe in you. The traditional school system has failed you. Oh sure, you can go to college or university and learn how to get a skill set that will deliver, possibly, maybe, if you're lucky ones, a job. Job stands for just over broke. And here at Rich Liberation, we don't play with the brokies. We strive for wealth and freedom. Welcome to Rich Liberation. In today's video, we're going to teach you one of the fundamental skill sets that our traditional school system fails to teach. We're going to give you a simple yet highly effective money management blueprint. Take a moment, grab a pen, grab a paper, or some kind of device where you can write this down. I want you to not only listen to this, and make sure you listen to the very end of this video, but do not just listen. I want you to write it down, take notes, and implement it as soon as possible. You're going to create 6 accounts. Now this could be 6 piggy banks, this could be 6 empty coffee cans that you keep at home. This could be 6 bank accounts, traditional bank accounts, or you can open an online bank account with an institution such as ING. Account number 1 is going to be for life's necessities, and that's where you're going to place 40% of your income. Okay, that's going to cover your rent, your mortgage, your food, your hydro, your cable bills, your internet, and so on. Next account that you're going to create is your Rich Liberation account. This is your investment account. And in this account, you're going to set aside 15% of your income. Now this money is used to invest in assets. Some of our favorite assets that we like to invest in are things such as multi-family real estate investments that deliver cash flow, or some of our favorite cryptocurrencies, or the Forex market. And of course, we love starting businesses and investing businesses. Leave a comment down below and let us know what you like to invest in or what you would like to learn about investing in. Okay, account number 3 is your savings account. This is 10% of your income, and this is simply set aside for savings for emergency fund. Next account is going to be your education account, and this is where you're going to allocate 20% of your income. Now that's a substantial number, and the reason it's so high is because your self-education is vitally important. Remember, the more you know and the better you become, the more people you can help serve. And when you serve people and deliver value to the marketplace, you make more money. Next account is the fun money account. Now in this account, you're going to set aside 10%, and you can blow this money. You can buy whatever it is you want. Go out to the movies, whatever it is that you're into. And finally, your next account will be the give or donation or charity account. And this will allocate 5% of your total income. Okay? Now, that divvies up into 6 different accounts your total income. Now you may be thinking, well, I don't have a lot of money right now, and perhaps I'll start this once I start earning more. And if you do that, it will be a mistake. You see, in previous videos, we mentioned that successful, wealthy, rich, and liberated folks have success habits. They create a habit. So a key point that I want to stress here is it's not about the amount of money that you do this with. You can do it with $1, $10, $100, $1,000. The amount of money is irrelevant. It's the process that will help you form good money management habits. So so you can do this over and over and over again. Because the truth is, if you can't manage your money when you're making $1,000 a month, how in the hell are you going to manage your money when you're making $1 million a month? So focus on money management skills. Where your attention goes, energy flows. The goal here is to create multiple streams of residual income in all areas of life and business. If you found that helpful, take a moment right now, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you don't miss upcoming videos, comment down below, let us know if you have any questions or feedbacks, and until next time, stay rich, stay liberated. Are you looking for ways to create rich liberation without adding more work to your life? Residual income allows you to create financial independence fast and relatively easy when you do it properly. Meaning, you're earning money, cash, dinero, moolah flowing into your bank account while you sleep. Welcome to Rich Liberation. In this video, we're going to teach you some of our favorite ways to create residual income. Buckle up, take notes, and make sure you watch till the very end so that you don't miss anything. With all the online platforms and opportunities, residual income is easier to achieve now more than ever before. If you're like many other people I know, you may be unsure what residual income means and how to achieve it. This video breaks down the steps for building residual income and offers a variety of fast and easy ideas for creating multiple streams of residual income that will bring you in nice returns over time. Consistent income day after day, week after week, month after month, and year after year. As always, nothing we teach here at Rich Liberation is financial advice. We strongly encourage you to always do your own research. Remember, rich and wealthy people take 100% responsibility for their actions and the results that they get in life. All right, with that being said, let's dig in a little bit deeper. What is residual income? Well, residual income is the amount of money you continue to earn after your initial work is done. There is a ton of amazing ways to make money, but some are more time intensive than others. Active income refers to when you directly act or perform a service for money, including your typical day job, salaried position, wages, earning tips, making commissions, and income from a side business that you're actively involved in. Whereas residual income is income from an investment that earns income on a consistent basis. You do the initial work up front, but continue to get paid going forward with little to no effort on your part. Now, I must provide you with a warning here. Some people believe that you don't have to be involved at all to keep residual income thriving. In reality, you'll likely have to keep an eye on the operations from time to time. The amount of time involved with residual streams of income is significantly less than with active streams of income. The involvement is a lot less when it is set up properly. In addition to extra income streams, residual income allows you to diversify your revenue sources. Instead of relying on your dead-end day job, you're earning money through the royalties of an ebook or through sales of an educational online program that you have created. Diversity of income gives you overall financial portfolio security and depth. Similar to passive income, residual income gives you more financial freedom. And hey, let's face it, at Rich Liberation, that's what we're all about. We're all about helping set the captives free so that you can be independent, you can be financially liberated, and you can be in control of your destiny. All right, next, let's talk about how to build residual income after you smash that like button, of course. Take a moment, smash it now, make sure you're subscribed, click that bell so you don't miss upcoming videos, because we plan on delivering value to you over and over and over. Again, we're here to set the captives free, so we want to help you become rich and liberated so that you can share that with your friends and your family, and you can create a ripple effect of proud, independent men and women that are financially free, living their best life. All right, I'm excited. Who's excited? Let's keep this momentum going. Now, depending upon your interests, your skill sets, and your business knowledge, you can create multiple sources of residual income that align with your experience. If you do not have experience in a certain area but wish to learn, there are plenty of resources to learn the necessary skills that you will need. One great resource, of course, is this channel, Rich Liberation. If you have not done so already, I'm reminding you once again, remember, repetitive, right? That's the mother of all teachings, is repetition. So, I'm going to remind you, do it now. Like button, bell, subscribe, you know what to do. Come on, we're bringing you lots of great educational videos. Okay, the main idea behind residual income is leveraging other people's time and resources to achieve consistent revenue. Whether it's an online course that continues to be sold or an investment property that is continuously occupied by your tenants, residual income requires consistent effort in the beginning, but the work and time is greatly reduced once the investment is up and running smoothly. I know lots of people that have built their fortunes from residual income, all while achieving rich liberation. To be clear, residual income is not, I repeat, is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a sustainable way to build wealth and increase your personal income fast and easy. Let's take a look at some of our favorite residual income ideas. The options are nearly endless when it comes to residual income. The ideas will give you inspiration for setting up your own passive income streams, and you can even combine a few of these ideas at once, or start with one to keep things simple. It's completely up to you. Number 1, rent out a room, an apartment, or a house on a short-term basis. Do you have a spare bedroom or a week when you'll be on vacation? Well, perhaps you'll want to consider renting out your space on a site like Airbnb. This option is becoming more and more popular. While there is some work involved, for example, you're going to have to look at booking your rental unit, you're going to look at hiring house cleaners to make sure the space is clean. You're also going to have to market your property so that you're attracting potential tenants and renters. And of course, you'll need property management in place to take care of everything. But with all of that in place, the income is primarily passive in nature. Once you have your team and your systems all figured out and working flawlessly, then this becomes much more passive and you can earn income on a consistent residual basis. So, you may want to consider turning that guest bedroom that's not doing anything into the next best vacation rental in your area. Just be sure to check the guidelines with your city before proceeding. Number 2, crowdfund your real estate deals. If you want to invest in real estate, but you don't have enough money to buy the property on your own, you still have other great options available to you. There are some online platforms that allow you to invest in real estate. Popular sites like Peer Street and Here allow small investors to get involved in real estate deals. You see, you will be able to work with real estate developers, have a voice in the process, and get to choose from a range of different projects. Now, one word of caution, always review the terms, conditions, and rates on each of these sites before determining which is the right platform for you and which is the right property for you to invest your hard-earned dollars. Remember, the goal here is to make sure you're building residual streams of income fast and easy. Number 3 is become a passive investor. Now, when done correctly, investing can be a great way to generate multiple streams of residual income. There are many different types of investments that you can choose from to earn income passively. Whether you choose to purchase dividend stocks, try private money lending, or choose to invest in cash flow rental real estate, no matter what you choose to do, make sure, as mentioned several times before, that you always do your own research first and talk to a tax advisor in your area to ensure that you understand your specific situation and what options are best for you based on where you are currently in your financial position today. Number 4, sell products online. Selling products online requires significantly lower overhead costs than if you had to run a physical store location, because you do not have to deal with employees, rent, or utilities. Once you develop your product, you can sell it through your own website, your own online store and platform such as Shopify, eBay, or Amazon. If you set up the product to ship directly to the customer from the manufacturer, you won't need to be involved in the day-to-day operations of the sales process. Each time an item is sold, the process is automated. This makes this option much more passive. And remember, that's what we're looking to do here. We want to reduce the amount of time involved so that we can earn our income while we sleep. Number 5, become an author and write a book. Do you have knowledge or expertise in a specific area? Do you have a knack for the written word? You may want to consider sharing your knowledge and your writing talents by drafting a book, or even easier yet, an ebook. Most drafting contracts include royalties, meaning you earn a certain amount per book sold. In other words, once the book is written and drafted, it continues to generate income for years and years to come. When you write the book or an ebook yourself, the process is much faster, allowing you to build residual income faster than in traditional ways. Whether it's a sci-fi novel or a how-to book on real estate, you can create a book and have it available for purchase in a matter of weeks. And there are several platforms that will help you facilitate this process. Let's keep that momentum rolling with number 6, affiliate marketing. A ton of bloggers and social media gurus build significant residual income through affiliate marketing. If a blogger promotes or mentions a product on their website and the readers purchase the product through the link provided, the blogger earns a percentage of the revenue. The same goes for social media gurus. If someone promotes a product on Instagram, for example, and their followers purchase it through their link, that person on Instagram would receive a portion of the revenue. Affiliate marketing can also involve placing ads on your website or your blog. Now, based on the number of clicks and purchases, the blogger receives a kickback from the retailer. The bigger your email list or the bigger your following is, the greater the opportunity for you to earn affiliate income. And this is income that will come in over and over again automatically, because when you create that blog post or that video or that advertisement on your website, you're creating it once, but every time somebody comes and sees that ad and reads it and clicks on those affiliate links and makes a purchase, your income grows. And this is income that you can earn while you're sleeping, while you're hanging out with your family, or while you're on vacation. It's absolutely amazing. So again, we highly recommend you check out this amazing revenue stream. All right, number 7 is create an online course. If you enjoy teaching, this is a great option for you. Whether you know how to detail cars or build wooden furniture, you can create an online course or videos for others to learn from. You see, websites like Udemy and Teachable allow you to create an educational course or program, such as how to learn a new skill or write a book. Now, once you create your course and establish a sales price, there's very little work to be done after that. You'll receive residual income from each person who buys your online course. All you have to do is sit back and collect the check and let the money roll in. Remember, this is all about creating residual income that requires very little of your time. Again, you're going to have to put some work in up front, but once the course is created, there's virtually nothing to do. You just let your marketing do its thing, keep generating leads and keep generating sales, and your income grows and grows and grows. And again, it's all residual income. Number 8, start your own YouTube channel. You could essentially do exactly what we're doing right here at Rich Liberation. Creating your own following, whether it's on social media, a blog, or on YouTube, is a rapidly growing way to make residual income online. With a YouTube channel, for example, advertisements can generate money as your views grow naturally over time. Successful YouTubers choose a theme for their channel, ranging from relationship advice to personal finance. As you grow your subscriber list, your number of views become more consistent, which in turn increases the residual income that you can earn from your YouTube channel. Now, with that being said, you'll need to produce regular videos to maintain your following. A couple hours of filming and edited pales in comparison to the revenue that you can generate with minimum effort. And if you want to make it even more passive, you can outsource your video creation and editing process. This is definitely worth your consideration. And as you know, here at Rich Liberation, it's definitely one of our favorite residual income streams. Number 9, create your own app. Nowadays, you don't need coding skills to build an app. If you have a great idea for an app, you can hire the proper designers and coders. Of course, if you already know how to do your own coding, then that's simple. You can just do it yourself and save some money. However, when you create a successful app, you can generate residual income through the app downloads and the app advertisements. This is a great way to leverage your past experiences to build an app that you know will be successful, whether it's a dating app or helping someone get in shape. The options are virtually endless. Next is number 10. Post your photos online for others to use. If you know how to use a high-quality camera, making money with your photography skills is a great option for you to consider. You can use sites such as Shutterstock or iStock Photo. These websites allow you to create an account and upload your inventory of photos in a matter of minutes. It's faster and easier. Then, your customers can purchase your stock images for their websites and marketing materials. If you want to grow your income with this method, you'll want to upload photos monthly to consistently grow your portfolio. You'll generate a commission each time one of your photos is downloaded. This is another great option for you to consider. Next, we've got number 11. Create a mobile billboard by placing an advertisement on your vehicle. With this strategy, you can earn hundreds of dollars each month by simply driving around your city or town. You'll need to place an advertisement on your vehicle and drive a certain number of miles every month. If you're already on the road for work, travel, or school, advertising allows you to make extra cash without really that much extra time commitment because you're already on the road for work, travel, or school. This is a great option for you to consider as it's extremely passive and requires very little of your time. If you're finding value and you like making money while you sleep, smash that like button. Next, we've got number 12. You can start your very own podcast. Turn your interests and hobbies into an entertaining audio show. Whether you want to talk about politics, fitness, finance, or the art world, you can record and edit episodes from the comfort of your very own home. Once you have a group of loyal listeners, you can earn money from your podcast sponsorships, affiliate marketing, selling products, ebooks, or even rental real estate. While you'll have to produce episodes consistently, the time involvement is minimal and you can record several shows in advance. Again, the beauty of this strategy is once you have that large, loyal following, you can use podcasts to promote other streams of income. So this strategy enhances all of the other strategies. And remember, the goal is to create residual income as passively as possible, but also having multiple streams of income. And if those streams are synergistic, it's even better. So if one stream helps build the other, then it's a compounding effect. And when you have multiple streams that are compounding on a consistent basis, that is when you create real financial freedom. And at the end of the day, those finances are going to allow you to buy back your time, because at that point in life, you don't need to check into your day job. You don't have to show up for a boss that doesn't appreciate you or do a job that you don't like doing. You are back in the driver's seat and you have control of how you spend your time. Once you get to this level, life is very liberating. And that's what I desire for you. I want you to experience what it's like to have true financial freedom, to have the ability to live your own life on your terms, not being dictated to by some boss who tells you when you can take time off and when you can go on vacation. That's not real freedom. So, with all of that being said, I want to wrap up this video, and I want to tell you how much I appreciate you being here. I hope you were taking lots of great notes there, because I've certainly given you lots of amazing options for you to consider when you want to build passive residual income streams that are ultimately going to fund your desired lifestyle. Establishing residual income allows you to accumulate wealth faster and more flexible lifestyle and maintain a diverse financial portfolio. As with any successful investments, smart, consistent work is absolutely required. As I stated earlier in the video, these are not get-rich-quick schemes. However, if you take the time to learn these new skills, you build out the revenue streams, you create the podcast, you create the online course, you create the YouTube channel, the ebook, whatever it is that you desire. Once that is created and put out into the marketplace, it's there working for you, generating income, even if you don't have the ability to do it yourself. If you're down and out and you're sick, your online course is still working for you. If you're on holidays with your family, your ebook is still selling. If you're hanging out with your friends that are in town visiting, your YouTube channel can still be up there earning ad revenue day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. And that's what it's all about, my friends. That's why I want you to smash that like button and subscribe to Rich Liberation now, because our next videos coming up are going to be even better, even more impactful. We're going to deliver as much value as we possibly can. Now, of course, we can only show you the way. We can share these things with you, but it's up to you to actually take the action and implement them, right? It's not enough to just sit around and wish and hope and pray. Law of attraction is a wonderful thing, and you certainly want to think about what you want to attract into your life, and you want to visualize it, and you want to have vision boards and affirmations. All of those things are amazing, but those thoughts don't become reality without you putting in the work and effort up front. But I promise you, once you do this up front and you put the work in and you start to grow that channel, whether it's a YouTube channel, a podcast, a website, a blog, many of the other things we've mentioned on today's video, no matter what it is, once that starts to build income and build momentum, it inspires you to keep going and growing. and expanding your empire. Sky is the limit for you. It's all a matter of you figuring out what it is you want to do, how you want to deliver value to the marketplace, and based on that, remember, the more value that you deliver to the marketplace, the more money you're going to earn, because that's what it's all about. It's not necessarily about how valuable the item is. It's more about how many people you can serve simultaneously. Let me give you a great example of this. So for example, you've got a heart surgeon. Now, a heart surgeon is an amazing job because he's saving lives and he earns a really good salary and annual income. So let's say he's earning $400,000 a year, which is amazing. But his income is limited because he can only work on so many people at one time. He can only perform so many heart surgeries in a year, okay? And then we contrast that with somebody like Mike Tyson. Now, Mike Tyson was a poor kid who grew up on the streets and just perfected the skill of boxing. Now, Mike Tyson can go into a ring, he can beat somebody up in 30 seconds and make millions and millions and millions of dollars. So you've got the heart surgeon who's saving lives, who only makes $400,000 a year, and you've got Mike Tyson who beats people up, who makes $30 million for a 1-minute fight or a 5-minute fight. So that doesn't seem fair, but the difference is that Mike Tyson can serve a wider audience because he could have thousands of people in a stadium watching the fight live. Then that fight can be broadcasted to the world. He could have millions of people paying pay-per-view, okay, and earning a ton of money because he can serve a larger market. And that is how you build wealth. Even though the heart surgeon, his job is more vital, maybe has some more integral value, but Mike makes a lot more money because he serves more people. So again, that's a little tidbit for you if you stayed to the very end. We're dropping gold here. All you've got to do is pick it up and implement it and apply it to your life. All right. With that being said, I want to thank you once again for being here. Remember, you want to work less and earn more. And as always, stay rich, stay liberated.